what sleep animal you are? Well, sleep expert Amanda Jewson is here to help us figure it out. Hey, Amanda, how's it going? Hi. Okay, Amanda, I love the fact that we're still hanging out in the bedroom.
Always.
Yeah.
My favorite place to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so first up, where does this idea of a sleep animal come from?
Okay, not my idea.
Okay.
It is Dr. Michael Bruce, and he's a PhD scholar about sleep, and he looked at, okay, listen, we wake up at certain times, we go to bed, but we know that certain people do their best work at certain times.
Yeah.
We talk in chronotype language all the time, and it is connected to the idea that we all have a chronotype. It's a little more detailed than early bird, late hour, and we're going to talk about that today.
Okay, cool. So the chronotype kind of like can be boiled down to that sleep animal, but there's a little bit more to it than
there is more. It's about when we do our best work, when we have our power hours.
Okay, I like this.
Yes.
All right, so how do we figure out what sleep animal we are if I'm trying to figure this out?
I could be very boring and just talk at you and tell you exactly what to do, but I thought we'd do a little game instead. Are you open to that?
Okay, let's do it. Okay. Take it away.
I'm going to describe each animal, and then I'd like you to raise your hands if you identify with this, okay? So our first one is killing it at the 5 a.m. spin class. They're 9 a.m. meetings. They are smashing it, but if you see them at a party after 10 p.m., they are probably the most boring person there. Raise your hand if that's you. Okay.
1,000% me.
I knew this about you, Mary, in our previous conversations. You're always telling me I love an early bedtime.
Yes.
Okay, these are our lions.
Yeah,
our
lions.
lions.
Okay, nice.
They like to get up. They like to seize the day. It's about 10% of the population. They're early risers. They have their most amount of energy in the morning. They work out well in the morning. They smash that 9 a.m. meeting. So if you had the ability to plan your meetings, plan them early in the morning. If you have caffeine, it's going to be early because we don't want it to impact your natural inclination to fall asleep early. Now, if you have to be social, and I imagine in your job you do, you may want to invest in, late at night, you may want to invest in some light therapy options. So something like a happy lamp later in the evening will suppress your melatonin, which will make you feel more alive, more alert, and suppress that melatonin that makes us feel sleepy.
So rather than have that Diet Coke just sit in front of the happy light?
I would do that instead.
I like that. That makes sense. Yeah. That is a good thing. Okay, what is the next animal?
Okay, so the second one is our steady Eddie here, okay? These are our 7 a.m. wakers, our 11 p.m. go-to-bedders. They're impacted by light, and if their sleep is off, so are they.
Okay.
Okay, that's you. This is me.
Okay, more.
Okay,
we've got quite a few more. Okay.
This aligns with the research. So about 50% of people of the population are considered bears.
Oh, a bear.
These are bears, rawr. Okay. So our bears follow I don't want to say normal, nothing is normal, but a more typical schedule, right? They have their power hours between 10 and 12, thank goodness, when I'm on this show. 10 and 12. They might want to have their workouts maybe between 12 and let's say 4. They're impacted by light though. So when it is dark in the winter, we are tired. When it is light in the summer, we can do anything.
Okay.
So for the summer, we may want to invest in some light blocking devices or consider light therapy in the winter as well.
Okay, fantastic. I love that for all y'all bears out there. All right, what's the next animal?
Okay, so our next animal is not at 5 a.m. spin class. They are sleeping through it. They struggle waking up early in the morning.
There's already people laughing, me like, that's me.
That is me. That is me. And then at night, they're doing their best work. They're most creative and have trouble falling asleep before 12. Anyone? Okay.
Okay, we've got a few. We've got a few.
About right. So this is about 10% of the population. These are our wolves.
Wolves? Ooh.
I know. These are folks who need to stay up later, have struggle, really and truly struggle falling asleep before midnight. They wake up later as well. I feel for the wolves because you do not live in a wolf environment.
No.
You have to really struggle to wake up in the morning. So if you are struggling to fall asleep, wolves may benefit from melatonin therapy with a professional. You're going to talk to a doctor first, but melatonin may help you fall asleep a little bit early so you can get up for your job.
Okay. That is key. All right, let's see who matches up with our last sleep animal. What's the last one?
Is tossing and turning at night. They may be a little more sensitive and anxious, and they're definitely complaining about their sleep the next day. Anyone?
Anybody tosser and turner?
Okay,
None?
this is good. So
wow, good job, everybody.
I know.
Yeah.
we're talking about our dolphins. So dolphins tend to need less sleep, and the idea is that dolphins sleep with one eye open, so they're never really sleeping.
Got it, yeah.
Okay, so our dolphins tend to need less sleep, maybe between 4 and 6 hours. They are lighter sleepers, but here's what I will say. If you are in a season of light sleep, if you find yourself acting as a dolphin, but that's not who you really are, you may be suffering from clinical insomnia, which is tossing and turning, trouble falling asleep, or trouble falling back to sleep 3 or more times a week for over 3 months. If that's you, it's time to talk to a doctor or reach out to a practitioner such as myself to investigate cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia. It's the gold standard, and it works. It works as treatable.
That is fantastic, Amanda. From one lion to a bear. Great job. I love it. Thank you so much. And studio audience, no matter what sleep animal you are, thanks to our friends at La Vie en Rose, you're all getting a good night's sleep with this cozy Roses of Hope teddy bear and a $50 gift card. Each Roses of Hope purchase supports conservation efforts and life-saving research. Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.